This is about how to create and review a TIBCO Streaming node snapshot. A snapshot archive is a zip file that contains copies of log files from a node, plus multiple reports of current configuration from the node's service processes. I'll start a TIBCO Streaming server to get a snapshot from. The create snapshot command collects log output even if the node services have stopped, but will collect more information if the services are still running. Taking a node snapshot has no effect on a node whether it is running or not. Let's see some command examples. First, log into the server on which the node is running. Second, to see which snapshot command to use, run epadmin display services. If your node service is displayed, obtain the snapshot using command epadmin with parameters service name and destination. The destination directory is optional. If you do not specify a directory, the default output location is a snapshots directory parallel to the node directory. If the node services are not listed in the output of the display services command, instead log into the system on which the node is running as a user that has read permissions to the node directory and run epadmin with parameters destination and install path. The install path parameter tells epadmin which node directory to inspect. This is described in the TIBCO Streaming documentation on page Concepts Guide, Node Directory, Snapshots of Node Directories. When running nodes as fragment launches from Studio's workspace during development, you may also use the Studio Clusters view to get a node snapshot. The steps are, in the Clusters view, select the node from the list on the left panel, click the Snapshot button, which looks like a camera, and provide a destination location for the snapshot file. Let's take a look at what information is collected. The create snapshot command copies node logs and runs the following display commands listed here. If the node services are not running, then the snapshot will not have data from these commands. After extracting the snapshot archive, we see these files and directories. The various files report on the Streambase runtime and the Java virtual machine processes managed by the node. The engine may be Java, Streambase, or LiveView, including Spotfire data streams. Most of the files relate to the Streambase runtime platform and some to the application engines. The logs directory contains the server console log for each engine running in the node, as well as the system administration log, which reports actions from the epadmin install node command, the audit log, which shows security configuration events and uses of epadmin commands during the session, the deadlock log, which shows transactional memory deadlock processing. Note, don't confuse these with JVM deadlocks. Transactional memory deadlocks add a little latency, but are always resolved within a few seconds. The Bootstrap subdirectory contains the very first startup logs from the node installation, some of which will be duplicated in the logs directory when the engines are started. The system administration error log and out files are the startup logs. The coordinator log and out files show the system environment inherited by the node. The error log and out files for each named engine are additional startup logs. The conf directory contains the resulting HOCON configuration for the node after all configuration merging. All security and engine configuration objects are included with their active settings. The cores directory contains any crash dumps found in the node. Crash dumps occur when a fatal error occurs in the native code, which the Java engine cannot catch as an exception. The engine console log is the starting point for most investigations. It may be named just for the engine or with the prefix default engine 4. It contains the session history of all startup, info, warn, and error messages, and optionally debug and trace messages. Its contents may be modified by a custom logback logging configuration. During troubleshooting, look for warn and error messages. The first ones reported are typically more important. Later warnings and errors may be side effects of the first serious problem. Look for the Streambase listening line indicating that event flow compilation has completed and the server ports are open. For a server with LiveView tables, look for the server started line indicating that all the tables are ready for new queries. Also look for shutdown messages. Errors that occur after shutdown has started are often due to shutdown race conditions and may be ignored since they do not represent events that cause the engine to fail. The sysinfo text file includes a wealth of information about the operating system environment in which the node runs, including the OS version, number and speed of CPUs, the memory configuration, network adapters, disk-free space, and for Windows, the .NET registry and global assembly cache. Most of the other logs relate to the runtime platform internal implementation and are useful to our engineering team. I'll list them here. As you can see, there is a wealth of information available in the snapshot report related to the inner workings of the runtime platform and the behavior of each engine running within a node. Providing a snapshot means that many questions support my task about an incident are completely answered. Thank you for listening. Please leave any suggestions or comments here or visit our community site. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.